Hare When the red dot
it's recording.
is going, it's recording.
Yes.
This is the record button. Okay?
I have similar.
You have a DSLR. Okay, perfect. Only thing is the zoom is here. Okay?
Yeah.
And recompose. Sometimes I go close. Sometimes I take a long shot, right?
Sure.
And then every time you change composing, just touch on one of the subject to focus, refocus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
I will be here around.
Sure.
I'll just, in case I have to run around.
Right.
we'll have Sangini Vishaka Mataji, and then following her we'll have Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, thank you for giving this opportunity. I'm not well prepared, but I'm trying my level best to glorify Shri Guru Maharaj on this auspicious occasion, the 75th Vyasa Puja. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, dear Guru Maharaj, please accept our respectful obeisances unto your lotus feet, all glory to the Prabhupada, all glories to divine grace. On this very auspicious 75th Vyasa Puja, I seek your divine grace's blessings to be able to submit this humble offering unto your lotus feet. It is not possible for an insignificant soul like me to be able to comprehend your unlimited and ever-increasing transcendental qualities. But this endeavor is very purifying for me, and I will increase my gratitude towards your divine grace by doing so. So, just now I learned that I will be able to offer something to Guru Maharaj as a homage. So I was just thinking what I can do. I can touch upon his ABCs, A, B, C, D, E of his wonderful transcendental qualities. So, starting with A, Guru Maharaj is Acharya. We have many Acharyas, starting with our founder Acharya. He's teaching by example how one should be, by his own example. One recent example is he finished his Bhakti Vedanta course to show us disciples and all of followers of Srila Prabhupada that how much Prabhupada wanted us to study his books scrutinizingly. So it's really mind-blowing because I'm trying to do Bhakti Vaibhav, and it is a challenge. I take, I drop because of my responsibilities as a mother. But imagining how much responsibility as a GBC, as a guru, as a head of Mayapur, TOVP, and so many responsibility, I'm awestruck that how he managed to write the exam and get A+ grades. So this is like one classic example that I thought as an Acharya he is showing me, or all of us. And B, I thought he's a brave warrior in Srila Prabhupada's army. Like he himself told in one of his lectures, I am also a soldier of Srila Prabhupada, but I am now wounded, in many ways, but I'm still packed into his army. So, so many obstacles had been thrown his way for preaching, etc. But he never gives up. He's a very brave warrior. So that's B. And then C, we can write many things, but I thought these two things, compassion and care. His compassion has no bounds, giving initiation or giving Krishna to the fallen conditioned souls. He finds all possible ways. In airports, the classic example of airports is he doesn't leave an airport or get away from the airport without distributing prasadam to all the airport staffs. So in India it's very famous, the tall Swami comes with prasadam, it's so very tasty. So compassion is and we have heard of he giving initiation in far villages of Bangladesh for a couple of days. Even he's not able to do physically, he keeps on doing it. And anyone who wants to take shelter of his lotus feet is always available. And he makes time for others. And next C is care. I have personally experienced how much Guru Maharaj cares for everybody. Once we went to visit Guru Maharaj in Tirupati farm, and then we were all Matajis, group of Matajis. So we are heading back to Tirupati temple, and it was quite late in the evening. One of our senior devotees got a call from Guru Maharaj's servant when we reached, because Guru Maharaj was so worried that we are all Matajis, are we safe? We safely getting back to Tirupati temple. And then another example is once we were in Parikrama, and then we were waiting in a line to take prasadam in Gada Bhavan, and the line is so long and it was very hot. So Guru Maharaj was going in a car, so he stopped and he asked, why these devotees are standing in this hot sun? Can you all do something about it? And he should have just gone and taken rest. But he waited until they put a shade for all of us. And then after that's done, he opened his window down and spoke to all of us saying that, I'm sorry, you're all come from far away places and now we have to suffer this like harsh, scorching heat. So this level of Vaishnava care is so exemplary. So I wish and pray that I imbibe these compassion and care from Guru Maharaj. On this day I pray for so. And then determination. Like I was just thinking, I was telling my Prabhu also, like any verse in any scripture, say nectar of instruction, nectar of devotion, Srimad Bhagavatam, or even Bhagavad Gita, anything, any verse that describes a quality of a devotee can be completely matched with Guru Maharaj. For example, Bhagavad Gita says that you are not this body, your soul. So he is living it and he's showing it. So one time, one devotee was feeling so sober, like feeling actually crying, seeing Guru Maharaj's condition just after the stroke. And then Guru Maharaj was surprised. Why are you crying? I'm absolutely all right. So my body might be in a different situation, but my mind, my soul, I'm very happy. So why do you want to cry for this? So that's how Guru Maharaj is determined, and he never give up an opportunity to serve Srila Prabhupada. He keeps on telling, help me to fulfill Srila Prabhupada's order. Like, I mean, how can he remember even the smallest of smallest order that Srila Prabhupada had given to him? So one of the main orders that he had got, and he's earnestly working on, is the TOVP project. So that's why I think our team has put TOVP here, because it's a very dear project to our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada and also so to Guru Maharaj. So his determination is unwavering. And I end with E, ever increasing enthusiasm. I've never seen like couple of decades plus, I had like 2 decades plus I have been seeing Guru Maharaj. And from the first day that I saw him in Rath Yatra in my hometown, till this day, his enthusiasm never decreases, rather it is always increasing. Like, I mean, Guru Maharaj would have attended thousands and thousands of Rath Yatra. The first Rath Yatra was his first service to nail down the cards along with Jayananda Prabhu. From that day till this day, Guru Maharaj is always enthusiastic about Rath Yatra. So thank you very much for this opportunity. Hare Krishna, all praise to Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So my offering is 75th Guru Maharaj Vyasa Puja. Hare Krishna, please accept my most respectful obeisances onto your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. On this auspicious day of Vyasa Puja, I am sincerely praying to Lord Nrsimhadev for quick and full recovery from your illness and for the long during of life, so that many conditioned and fallen souls like you, me, will get your most auspicious protection from your lotus feet. Dear Guru Maharaj, you said that the secret of success in Krishna consciousness is to push ourselves to the best of our ability and capacity to serve. So I would like to offer my services at your lotus feet to the best of capability. I chant my 6 rounds every day. On weekend I chant 8 rounds. I attend kids classes evening 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. I do 4 chapters of Bhagavad Gita. I read 5 minutes, 15 minutes Srila Prabhupada book. Please bless me so that I can continue. Now I want to share sweet pastime with you. So on April 8th, Guru Maharaj landed in Dallas, and I was happy to meet Guru Maharaj. So we celebrated Guru Maharaj's birthday at midnight, and we all wished Guru Maharaj at midnight. I offered Guru Maharaj cookies, and Guru Maharaj ate it like a small baby, and he gave me half, and then I ate that, and then I gave my mom a little. Guru Maharaj gave the cookies with his own hands to everybody. So Guru Maharaj holds the great shining torch of knowledge, and he lights the ways for us to back to Godhead. He inspires us to take the shelter of Gauranga. He inspired millions to return to Krishna. he's our father and he's our guide and he blesses us and we follow his orders. Hare Krishna.
Dearest Guru Maharaj, Namo Krishna Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bodhane Srimati Jayapataka Swami Nidinamine Namo Acharya Padaya Natayataka Pradayane Gauragat Hadham Padaya Nakadagram Darine. Please accept my humble obeisances at your divine lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. I feel extremely unqualified but glad to write an offering to my dearest spiritual father. Your appearance day is a festival of joy and a day that reminds us our fortune that has been showered by the divine couple Shri Shri Radha Madhav by your presence in our lives. Guru Maharaj, I am extremely grateful and indebted to you for showering your causeless mercy and accepting me as your disciple. By Lord Nityananda's mercy, my longing desire of having a spiritual master and guide was fulfilled, and I received initiation from you. That day is still very special for me. You have been a source of hope, inspiration, strength at all times. Your love and dedication for Srila Prabhupada, Lord Chaitanya and this movement has been ever-changing our spirits in devotional service. Your unflinching faith in the holy name, your courage, patience, tolerance, perseverance through all the adversities is ever encouraging to better myself in my spiritual life. You are the mercy and blessing personification in my life. You are the source of shelter I have been looking for. You are the one connection for me to Krishna. You are the answer to my prayers. I beg your pardon for all the offenses I have committed knowingly or unknowingly. I seek your blessings to be able to sincerely serve and assist you in your service to Srila Prabhupada. Also, that I am able to follow my initiation vows under all circumstances and always remain at the shelter of your lotus feet. Thank you for everything, Guru Maharaj, your spiritual daughter and servant, Rupavati Kishori Devi Dasi.
Thank you, Mataji, for your offering. Next, we'll have Mihika, and then Prema Mai Padma Mataji after her.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Nidinamine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitai Prabhadayane Gaur Katha Damadaya Nagara Gramadaya. Dear Maharaj, my heart is filled with extreme gratitude and pleasure, and I have only one word to say. Thank you. Thank you so much, Maharaj, for being in our lives and guiding us every day, every moment. I'm reminded of a story I heard from senior devotees' lectures about 10 friends. There were once 10 friends who were traveling on a pilgrimage to the temple town of Sri Lanka. They were caught guard by harsh weather with extreme thunder and lightning, so they immediately took shelter in an abandoned hut nearby. They honestly discussed amongst themselves and agreed that one person was destined to die, causing all other 9 to die. Approximately 100 yards away was a large banyan tree, so they decided to send each person out to touch the tree and come back, and whoever was destined to die would be struck with lightning. Each friend went, touched the tree, and came back safely. Finally, it was the turn of the 10th friend who had to literally be dragged outside. However, he safely touched the tree, but when he was coming back, the lightning struck on the hut and the other 9 friends died. From this story, we see that the good fortune of the 10th friend was keeping all the others alive. The moment he was away, they all died. In organizations, we see that the sincerity, integrity, purity of only one individual keeps the rest alive. Similarly, Maharaj is the only one who's keeping my Krishna consciousness alive. We perform our sadhana, hearing, reading, and chanting, but it's all just like a chore. The actual sadhana is the prayers we do on our behalf to Radha Madhav to keep us spiritually, mentally, and physically healthy and fit. I would like to quote a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam 11.20.17 relating to the glories and importance of a spiritual master. Nirdehamadyam sulabam sudurlabam plavam sukalpam gurugarnadaram mayanupulena navasvateritam uman bhavatinataretsa atma. This verse translation is a comparison between the human body's goal and the nature. This human body can be compared to a fully constructed boat having the spiritual master as the captain and the instructions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead as favorable winds impelling it on its course. Thank you so much, Maharaj, for all these things you have done for us. On this special and auspicious occasion of your 75th Vyasa Puja, I request you to always shower your blessings on me and my family and keep us under your guidance and shelter. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mihika, for your offering. Next, we'll have Premamai Padma Mataji, and following her, we'll have His Grace Pranath Gopal Das.
Hare Krishna, Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pisthaya Bhutale, Srimate Jayapataka Swami Niti Namale, Namah Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Patayane, Dwarakatha Damadaya Nagara Gamatayane. Dear Guru Maharaj, I am very thankful to all your mercy and blessings that you have given me throughout my entire life. I am grateful to you for allowing me to become your initiated disciple. It is also known that to see the moon's reflection in the water must have three qualities. The first one is the water should be clean. The second one is clean of any green algae on the surface. And the third one is the water must be stable and still. Similarly, the scripture says that we can see Krishna in the heart of his pure devotee very clearly, as they are very clean and pure, always in good association and stable in Krishna consciousness. Guru Maharaj faced so many physical health suffering. I once heard that Guru Maharaj was brought back to Golok Vrindavan saying that his pastime were over. However, Guru Maharaj denied and said that his preaching was not completed yet. Despite being warned of all the extreme sufferings that would face, our dearest Guru Maharaj still decided to preach Krishna consciousness. Guru Maharaj has truly displayed all the 26 qualities of a pure Krishna Bhakta stated in the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 22:78 till 80. I would like to end with a heartfelt thank you for the Guru Maharaj and all the senior devotees who are present here and the ISKCON Houston management team for all the blessings, and would request to continue blessing me and my family to increase our devotional service and develop our pleasure in Krishna Bhakti. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji, for your offering. Next will be Bharanath Gopal Prabhu, and following him will be His Grace Sarvabhauma Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. I'm not really prepared, but His Grace Kadam Guru instructed me to speak, and the only reason he asked me to speak because last year when Guru Maharaj was here, I was very fortunate to personally serve him. I was supposed to drive Maharaj's disciples, personal servants, and Maharaj was supposed to ride in the car that Kamalu Prabhu had rented very lovingly for him, with all the amenities and features that it needs to have to give a proper ride to Guru Maharaj. And it so happened that when Maharaj's secretary Mahavara Prabhu looked at the car that Prabhu had rented, Mahavara Prabhu said, Maharaj has to eat his lunch in this car. And he said, we have given ride to Maharaj in that kind of car which I had before, and it worked out well. He proposed to Maharaj that, Maharaj, can you please ride in that car? But Maharaj knew that how lovingly Kamalu Prabhu has arranged that car. It's a special car with all the features. And Maharaj said, let's try that car first. And he went in there with his wheelchair. His wheelchair was tied to the floor very securely. And then he had to eat lunch. And then his personal servants tried to serve him. And unfortunately, it didn't work out well, because in the moving car, the personal servant would not have anything to hold on, and the meal would fall down, prasadam would fall down. Then eventually Mahavara Prabhu said that, can we go into that car now, try that? And Maharaj said, okay. And then I was fortunate enough that Maharaj agreed to sit in that car, and then on that particular day, I rode that car for him. Maharaj has never met me. I have never met Maharaj. Maharaj was taking his lunch, prasadam, and he was so compassionate, as Mataji was saying. He noticed that I'm serving him, and while eating, he said, "What is your name, Prabhu?" And I was in my own world. I had not even expected that Maharaj would talk to me, and then his personal servant said, "Maharaj is talking to you, Prabhu." And then I answered the question, and then Maharaj just kept on talking. So what is the biggest industry in Houston? What is the biggest is Middle East the biggest population in this Houston? And he kept on talking. And I saw that Maharaj wanted to make sure that he recognizes whoever is serving him or trying to serve him. One thing that I wanted to highlight is sometimes we underestimate how much trouble Maharaj takes. And I have personally seen that. It's impossible for us to even understand, comprehend what sort of trouble Maharaj takes. Eating his lunch in the car, eating his dinner in the car, and to put him in the car and take him out of the car is a task. And Maharaj goes through a lot of pain actually. I have seen a couple of times Maharaj screaming actually in pain when he was being pulled out of the car and put into the car. And you might have remembered the class that Maharaj gave at our in the temple, and how enthusiastic, how energetic he was. But I know that how tired he was, but despite that, he came for just one day and he honored our request to be here. So I'm really grateful, I'm thankful to Guru Maharaj and especially his kind disciples to give me the opportunity to serve him. And I really pray that Krishna gives him a very long and healthy life so that we can always relish his association and get some inspiration for our spiritual progress. So thank you so much everyone for giving me the opportunity to speak about Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Pranath Gopal Prabhu, for your very beautiful offering. Next, we'll have His Grace Sarvabhauma Prabhu, and then after Prabhuji will be Akshata. Her parents are His Grace Prafulananda Prabhu and Sri Prada Mataji, the organizers of this event.
When I think of His Holiness Jayapataka Maharaj, just one word comes to my mind, achintya, inconceivable. He seems like an ordinary human being, but it's so obvious that he's totally on a transcendental platform. His body is, very miraculously still alive after so many hospital interventions, but he's just a magical Vaishnava who he embodies the verse that Srila Prabhupada was very inspired. Vyasa buddhir ekeka purinandan bhavashaka inatasya puraya vyasayana. He's one-pointed. He only wants to serve Prabhupada and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And it seems like Maya is trying to stop him, but he's so powerful and so determined that Maya cannot defeat him. And the fact that the TOVP is going up and it's such a significant thing in the world. There's no one that's done more than him to make that possible in Mayapur, and he's preaching all over the world. So it's just so inspiring to see such special souls, a few of which are in this movement, so close to Prabhupada, so empowered by Lord Chaitanya. And somehow he still travels. He came here last year. He's just amazing. And that's all I can say. So it's Jayapataka Maharaj ki jai.
Thank you, Sarvabhauma Prabhu, for your very nice offering. Next will be Akshata, and after her will be Her Grace Supriya Mataji.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I apologize, I do not have something very big to speak about, but I did want to share one of my most heartfelt experiences that I've had with Guru Maharaj. It starts with the first time I met him. So it starts down in Florida at the Bani Hati Festival. I did not know who I was meeting. I came with my parents and came for a festival, was hoping to meet other devotee children and have fun, and I didn't even know whose presence I was in. And so when I had first met him, he asked me a simple question: what is your name? And I responded, Akshata, and he laughed. He laughed and he looked at me and he just said, a blessing? And I was so confused. I was told Akshata is the rice that you put in rituals, or in sacrifices. So for me, it was like, oh, it just means rice, basically, uncooked rice. And Guru Maharaj put a completely different meaning to what that meant. And he just said, a blessing. And I looked at my parents so confused. I had no idea what was happening. And I just stared at them and back at Guru Maharaj, and he just looked at me and explained, it's a blessing. Any service that you do, or any path you decide to take, will be a blessing. And while I'm not entirely sure if that is true, I know it did take me towards another step in my spiritual journey as I tried to open up to more services and take more action into being more spiritual and continuing down that path. So I'm happy to be here today in Houston to be continuing down that path. Thanks to Guru Maharaj, and hoping to continue that with his guidance and offering all of my services back to him. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, thank you for your offering. Next we'll have Her Grace Supriya Mataji, and after her will be His Grace Srinivas Acharya.
Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimati Jayapataka Swami Nityanamine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayane Gaura Katha Dhamma Dhyana Gramadayane Shri Prabhupada ki Jai, Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances on this very auspicious day of your 75th Platinum Vyasa Puja celebrations. Wish you a very happy birthday, Guru Maharaj. I am eternally indebted to you for accepting this unqualified soul as your disciple and giving shelter at your lotus feet. Last year, 2023 April, was incredibly very lucky year for me because I got wonderful opportunity to serve you by making your favorite lotus garland and some services at your lotus feet, Guru Maharaj. I can see that how pain and how much suffering you are going through in that period, traveling so many places and coming to different homes and adjusting yourself in different situations. So in this point, I contemplated on the qualities of a pure devotee, and at that time, as from the Srimad Bhagavatam, a shloka is there, Canto 1, chapter 9, 25th text, says is all about Bhishma, who is one of our 12 Mahajans and is in the bed of arrows,
at a Kurukshetra war and how he is suffering and he is about to leave his body. And at that time, Lord Krishna inspired Yudhishthira Maharaj to ask the principles of religion to Bhishmadeva. Though there were so many great sages, rishis, even Vyasa were present, but Krishna inspired Yudhishthira Maharaj. Lord Krishna wanted to prove that his pure devotees are always sound in body and mind by the tint of spiritual enlightenment. And though in any inconvenient circumstances, the devotees of Lord in perfect order to speak the right way of life. So in this way, I directly connect to Srila Guru Maharaj, how he is, whatever condition he is there, he is always in Krishna consciousness. And whatever physical alignments he is going through there, he never stops his activities, whether traveling, preaching, or taking care of your temple, or giving initiations to so many devotees. It's never stopping. So in this connection, Srila Prabhupada very happily says that Guru Maharaj is his Guru Dhan or Pranadhan. Sorry, it's Gauradhan. Always, he shows always compassion and love to all the living entities. And again, I am getting connected to one of the famous ones, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, verse 3.21. The essence of this text is, whatever action a great man performs, common men follow. And whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, all the world will pursue. And by seeing the life of Guru Maharaj, one can understand Krishna consciousness should be given top priority in one's life. Guru Maharaj, I beg at your lotus feet to please forgive me for all the offenses I have done mentally and physically at your lotus feet. And please bless me that I should follow sincerely whatever I have taken vows during my initiation and continue my life for the pleasure of Srila Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Hare Krishna, your insignificant daughter, Shama Supriya Devi Dasi.
Hare Krishna, thank you Mataji for your very heartfelt offering. Next we'll have His Grace Srinivas Acharya Prabhu, and following him will be Her Grace Guru Bhakti Mataji.
Dear Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, please accept my most humble obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. As I cherish some of the memories that I have by meeting you, a couple of times, one time in Boise and then in Coimbatore one time, and recollecting what I know about you, this offering is from Sundari Radhika and myself. Please allow us to express our profound admiration for your unwavering devotion to Srila Prabhupada and Lord Chaitanya, a dedication that has made you commit your entire being to their service. While many people from different parts of the world were migrating to the USA, on the order of your spiritual master Srila Prabhupada, you made India your home country. In India, you have been striving relentlessly to fulfill Srila Prabhupada's desires for the past several decades. You worked very hard to build ISKCON Mayapur so that devotees from all over the world can come and recharge their spiritual batteries. I heard from the Mayapur residents that you lived in the midst of agricultural fields inhabited by snakes and used to perform physically hard and menial tasks to build the Mayapur temple and guest facilities. Your body is affected by so many health problems, but just like Bhishma Deva kept himself alive until Yudhishthira was crowned as the emperor, you are keeping yourself amongst us to see the completion of the TOVP project. You continue to stay on the battlefield of Kali Yuga and you push on the movement of Krishna consciousness. You learned Bengali fluently and learned a little bit of many South Indian languages to fulfill your responsibilities as a spiritual master. If someone sees you once, they can never forget you. You strive to fulfill the desires and instructions of Srila Prabhupada in a grand way while maintaining the mood of a humble servant. You have inspired projects and enabled devotees to establish centers in every state of South India. Krishna consciousness in my hometown Warangal was pioneered by your disciples and they built a very nice temple. Through their hard work and association, my parents are regularly nourished. I want to thank you for all the help your disciples have given us. They have shown us a glimpse of your magnanimity. The best friends we have in Mayapur are your disciples. When we had to move during COVID, we were driving cross-country from West Coast to East Coast. We could not stay in any motels, but through some contacts, we found a family that allowed us to stay with them. The host couple were your disciples. They were simple, hospitable, and kind-hearted. On this auspicious Vyasa Puja day, we request your blessings for pleasing Srila Prabhupada, increasing book distribution, and successful preaching through Bhakti Vriksha. Your insignificant servants, Sundari Radhika Devidasi and Srinivasa Acharya Das.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you for your very nice offering. Next I request Her Grace Guru Bhakti Mataji to speak her offering, and then after her I request His Grace Jayapataka Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. When I think of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, it reminds me of this verse from the Nectar of Instruction, Utsahan Nishchayat Dharyat Tat Tat Karma Pravartanat. He's the epitome of Utsaha, enthusiasm, Dharyat, patience with all his bodily sufferings and the problems he has to go through just to be alive. Despite that, he overextends himself to preach and uphold his duty to Srila Prabhupada. And then this very sheer determination to overcome all obstacles and to continue his service to Srila Prabhupada. So he is a very good example of these qualities, and he embodies them. So I pray that at least that his disciples will remain strong in their vows and faithful to him, so that he does not have to take on more suffering on their behalf and our behalf. And I also pray that a small iota of these qualities can we can develop a small iota of his qualities and follow his footsteps and in this way serve him in his mission to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, thank you Mataji for your beautiful offering. Next we'll have our temple president, His Grace Jayapataka Prabhu, and following him I request His Grace Shamsundar Prabhu to speak.
Hare Krishna. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami, especially when during this his visit last year, we could see how his compassion and how his caring for devotees. Even though we went to like Prana Gopal was saying, we went to receive him at the airport, and he was going through so much difficulty and challenge in terms of even getting out of the plane. He had to use restroom, and how he was able to. We tried to get him into one van, and we had to change him to another van. But at the same time, he was caring for each and every person that he was seeing, that he came in contact with. He was asking them who you are, what service you are doing, and how. And so he was very much caring for each and every person that came in contact. And even after when he came to the temple for the temple program also, it was so difficult for us to even get him out of the van and bring him to the temple room. But later on, it was already so late with the program, but Maharaj was so kind to each and every person was able to get into the van and get Maharaj's blessings. And Maharaj was like, even though we were trying to say, oh, it's enough, Maharaj needs to go to his room and take rest, but Maharaj was like, keep on going. He was like, let me talk to them, let me talk to them. So it's exemplary in terms of how caring Maharaj is to not only his disciples, but also any person that comes across his path. And of course, his determination to continue his service to Srila Prabhupada is very inspirational for anyone who sees his mood and his consciousness despite so many health issues. I mean, if we get a little sick, I mean, we already call off our services. But Maharaj has been continuing to travel all across the world, and even I was listening to some devotees that even in he's right currently in Delhi, but he wanted to go to Mayapur to participate in his Vyasa Puja celebration because there are thousands of people are waiting, and doctors had to actually kind of tell him that he cannot travel with his current condition. So he's having a program in Delhi. So he is very, his determination to serve Srila Prabhupada and to take care of his devotees is exemplary, and I think we can all learn some inspiration from his mood and his consciousness, and we can also serve Srila Prabhupada in the same way. And on this auspicious day, I would like to offer my heartfelt prayers to Shri Shri Radha Nila Madhava and Shri Shri Radha Giridhari and Giriraj Govardhan to bless Maharaj so that he can continue to stay healthy as much as possible, and he can continue to serve Srila Prabhupada eternally, and hopefully we'll see him again in Houston soon, because he promised that he will come back to Houston. So we pray to Maharaj to please come and visit us another time. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu, for your offering. Next, we'll have His Grace Shyamasundar Prabhu, and then following him, I request His Grace Krishna Kripa Prabhu to speak.
Namo Vishwapadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Dinamine. It's always nice to dwell in the life of a great devotee. First encounter Maharaj has with the ISKCON, that in the park the devotees were chanting. And they approached Maharaj, but Maharaj ran away from that scene. And then, after some time, Maharaj realized the tilak on the devotee's forehead. And because Prabhupada says that Maharaj was the eternal associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so Maharaj realized, just remember the tilak, and he came back to see the devotees. But devotees was left at that time. But then Maharaj at the time was practicing Buddhism. But after seeing the devotees with the tilak, Maharaj was attracted. And I think in 1968, Maharaj got first initiation in Montreal. And Jayanand Prabhu, who made that Rath Yatra card, was saved Maharaj's head. And it says within 2 months, Maharaj completely surrendered. Then the journey began. Within 2 years, Maharaj got the sannyas order of life in 1970 in Calcutta. And then Prabhupada mentioned to him that he should have a long-term visa in India. And Maharaj became a citizen of India. Maharaj continued to preach in Bengal. And Maharaj was so cordially speaking with the farmers, and actually Maharaj teach them how to do the farming. And they became friends. And the Bengali, all the farmers teach Maharaj Bengali language. And it says 1974, Maharaj is the one who started the Nodvi Parikrama initially. And in 1977, there was a attack on the ISKCON temple. And it was a very dangerous situation. So Maharaj has so many relations with the local people. So he gathered 25,000 people. And they have the Sankirtan party to protest that. And Maharaj created 168 Kirtaniya team and led the Sankirtan all around the Mayapur. Maharaj is very fond of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pastime because he is eternal associates. And also, I think one time the Gaudiya Mat Patrika has some literature about the Namhata, and Bhakti Saraswami Maharaj has the copy. So Maharaj got the copy, and then Maharaj was really interested to increase the Namhata and the Bhakti Vaksha program, so we are enjoying. It's a very great honor to remember and dwell in the life of Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, and I have at least 6-7 times personal encounter with Maharaj, but due to the time, I will just pray at his lotus feet that please be kind to all of us in Houston and everywhere else, and give your kind mercy so we can also follow in the footsteps by looking at your offering, that how determined you are to show Srila Prabhupada, and maybe you can always be an inspirational force for us in our life. Please bless us. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, His Grace Shamsundar Prabhu, for your very nice offering. Next, we will have His Grace Krishna Kripa Prabhu, and then following Prabhu, I request His Grace Radha Krishna Prabhu to speak his offering.
So since I'm old, invalid, and senior, I can spend the whole rest of the evening here. I used to get paid for 6 hours a day of just talking. I can do this. But I won't. I only want to speak of one thing, because see, my Guru Maharaj and my whole relationship with Jayapataka Maharaj is through Tamal Krishna Goswami. And we're like this. This is Jayapataka Maharaj, this is Tamal Krishna Goswami, and this is me way over there on the side. But being in that position, I was always able to observe senior Vaishnavas, two of the most senior Vaishnavas, as a matter of fact, especially when you're around Mayapur, associate together. And the central theme of their association was always that last little pillar of religiosity that exists within this world, in this Kali Yuga, actually. And that's honesty. They were always entirely and completely honest with each other. They had no secrets, they had nothing hidden. And we see that they excelled in everything they were able to do for Srila Prabhupada because of this. So, my humble advice, that at least somebody is inspiring from within my heart, please find someone within this movement that you can be completely and unequivocally honest with. Starting there, develop this quality where you have nothing to hide from Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you for your offering. He called himself old, but I would say that he's one of the most youthful people we have in the community. Next we'll have His Grace Radha Krishna Prabhu, and following him, I request His Grace Prafulanand Madhav Prabhu to speak his offering.
Hare Krishna. It's nice to see all of you. And I was just thinking that so many wonderful pastimes Maharaj has gone through from the time he joined the movement. And in reflecting on that, I realized actually when Krishna sent Prabhupada to start this movement, he picked many other associates of Srila Prabhupada. And therefore you can see Srila Prabhupada had many wonderful and amazing disciples who are exceptional. And we can't stop glorifying them, and I can see how many of you had amazing relationship with Jayapataka Maharaj. As I mentioned before, I think last year also, my first exposure is when I saw him in Mayapur in the Parikrama, the humongous figure. When he was not sick, he he was so big, and on top of a hill he would stand and he would shout, Gauranga! And everyone would feel so much enthused in the parikrama. And that's how he was. He was so inspirational. And he met so many people. Every village he went to in India, he would inspire masses. Hundreds and hundreds of people would take shelter of him. Just like that. You can't imagine these things. You can't make up these stories. These are exceptional personalities. And I would like to actually say to all the disciples and well-wishers and friends of Maharaj, we should take shelter of such personalities and talk to them, write to them, ask them for guidance, and so that we can grow in our own spiritual life. Not like, just, oh, that's a great pastime and so on and so forth. We talk about you're not the body, but Maharaj exemplifies what that means. It's just beyond imagination, right? You see him in his condition, and one devotee, his disciple was saying, Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, you need to take rest. Please take rest, otherwise your health will go. And Maharaj told him, resting for me is preaching. When I preach, I'm resting. This is something we don't say. Most of us like, yeah, let me rest. As soon as we get an opportunity, we want to take a break, right? As Sarang Thakur was saying, we'll call him immediately and say, Prabhu, I'm not feeling well, please do my service, or something like that. But Maharaj is blessed his next service. I want to do it. So again, these are things that if we do not pay careful attention, we'll just brush it off. But it's something acharyas do. He's at that level. He's setting examples, not just for the sake of showing off or what. He's just doing it because he has so much love for his spiritual master, love for Shri Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and so on. This is something you cannot pretend, but rather you have to observe and then try to understand how each and every one of us also can develop such constancy in our devotional practices. So we should pray today especially, and I hope and I wish that the program was actually tomorrow, so we had more time to actually hear wonderful glories of Maharaj, but it is like that, it is as it is, right? What can we do? So I thank Kamalamukha Prabhu and all the other devotees who have organized this wonderful program, and I pray to Maharaj that he can give his blessings to all of us so that we can also grow our Krishna consciousness naturally. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki Jai.
Thank you, Prabhu, for your offering. Next, I'll request His Grace Anandeshwar Prabhu to speak his offering, and then the last speaker will be His Grace Prafulananda Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So, talking about Jayapataka Maharaj is like a small mustard seed trying to glorify a huge, humongous Mount Meru. That's practically impossible. So recently I just, not recently, last year I was talking to Gauranga Prabhu, and I was asking about the preaching program, how it's happening in India. So a topic changed, and then he said that because of the government, they're very helpful and things are going in a very good direction. And he told me one interesting thing. We might be aware that in America we have HSS, that's in India they have the RSS over there. So he said that once the chief of RSS, he said that he wants to meet Jayapataka Maharaj. And he told Gauranga Prabhu, can we arrange the meeting? And Gauranga Prabhu said, something special. So he said that RSS chief, they tried to see, they were trying to stop the conversion of the tribals of, were trying to go to other religion based on the either threat or some kind of allurements. So they found out that in the Bengal area, in the West Bengal area, the conversion rates were very low. And when they tried to look into it, they found that there were so many Namhattas which Jayapataka Maharaj started, and that practically stopped the conversion, not only in the cities, but in tribal areas also. And looking at this, they were shocked and they said that we want to meet this personality immediately. And not only that, recently, a few months back, one devotee went to a tribal village and he documented, like he had a documentary. And I was surprised to see that the villagers, they're not only being taken care of their daily needs, but small kids who don't know how to read and write, they are chanting shlokas. And their next destination, they said that next time we'll make sure that we go into the next district. And like that, they're trying to avoid people from getting converted and coming back to the roots. And this was only possible by the initiatives which were taken by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj. And it's really very inspiring. So we hope and we pray that devotees come back to the shelter of Lord Chaitanya because of His mercy. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj ki.
Thank you, Prabhu, for your offering. Our last speaker will be His Grace Prabhupada Namada Prabhu, and then after that we move on to Pushpanjali.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Gauranga. So thank you so much for coming. I have so many experiences to share about Guru Maharaj. But there is an alarm clock, and it said 5 minutes for senior devotees, 3 minutes for junior devotees, and Amut Prabhu said, Abhay Prabhu said 1.5 minutes for me because I am in between Prasadam and Yoga. So he's going to put alarm quickly, so don't go by his alarm. So I'll share 2 experiences. One is I got an opportunity to serve Guru Maharaj in New Jersey, and it was 7 straight nights, and one of the night I was alone with him, and I used to read Bhagavad Gita that time, and I had seen Krishna says many times in Bhagavad Gita that whoever is this is dear to me, and many other qualities he described, and I used to always compare that with Guru Maharaj. And I felt so fortunate to see that all qualities what Krishna said, I saw that personally and experienced it. And I was meditating on that, and that night Guru Maharaj said, water. Now I was alone and I have to make him sit and then give him the water. So that took me almost 20 minutes to make him sit. And then there was water in the thermos. I took it, and now I was very much conscious, little bit scared that I took so much time. Now he's already thirsty and I'm not able to give him water on time. I just poured the water and give it to him, and it was hot boiling water, and he said hot. And then I realized everybody generally put a water on the hand and then they mix the water and they see the temperature is right. And I was so I felt bad, obviously, guilty, but what amazed me is he just said hot. He did not make me feel guilty, or if my daughter would have given me hot water, I would have been probably different. So I saw how he behaves in worst case where such hot water was given, and then one senior devotee came and said, it's like deity worshipping. When you're serving it, you're serving the deities. And that was a big lesson, and I felt only Guru Maharaj can do this. So very fortunate. The second experience was obviously his love for his disciples. We were having my daughter's graduation party, and I was not expecting, but I sent him an invitation letter, and he flew from Dallas to Michigan for that. And that created another challenge for us because we had 10 acres of farm and we were doing the graduation party there. Then how do we take him through whole 10 acres? So we created kind of Navadvip Parikrama, and we had all Navadvip. And we said, how do we now take Guru Maharaj to the farm? The farm was obviously farm. It was not, straight. So we realized the RSVP was 200 people initially we sent, but the RSVP came as 600 people. We have to take special permission from cops and parking and all that. So the cop came and he was asking us, what are you going to do? And we said, my spiritual master is coming. He said, I have a golf cart. You want that? I'm like, oh yeah, that's perfect. So we said, we got it. It was a huge golf cart. But now we said, can Guru Maharaj sit? So Maharaj said, no. Let's not try that. Guru said, I will sit. Let's try. And so I was driving. Guru Maharaj sat next to me. And everywhere we took him, he said one pastime of that Dvipa. And we were like, Guru Maharaj, you're tired now. And the whole 500 people are following it, as if, the Sankirtana, and we are going in the car. Then we stop, everybody stops singing, and then he tells a pastime. It became a complete Navadvip Dham experience. We never expected. And 50% were non-devotees, so they were experiencing something very unique. And, most of the Indians know about Krishna, but very few knows about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastime. So they were very attracted to know what it is. And his consciousness, again, sorry, adding one more thing. We had a baby Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and we all saw it. It was so cute. We made it almost like a real-like baby. And Guru Maharaj saw it, and we all saw it before. But when I was driving it and I stopped, and Guru Maharaj saw it, he asked the baby to bring closer to him. And then he touched his feet. None of us did that. We just said how cute baby looks, how real he looks, but we had no consciousness how Guru Maharaj had at that time. He immediately touched his feet and, his head. And so, anything, we are very, very fortunate just to see and experience. And I'm personally very grateful. I don't know what good things I did in life that I came across him personally, served him, and having such a close association. So I'm very thankful, and I wanted to thank so many people to make this event possible. So I want to start with Padaduli Mataji. She did the Ekadashi cake, huge. We had a challenge when we said cake, but Ekadashi, everybody went to YouTube and we could not find Ekadashi cake recipe, and she did really an amazing job. Anandini Kupidaji Mataji for the flower arrangement. She did yesterday we were seeing all that, how she was doing, and she was so focused. We passed compliments, but she was not worried about it. She was just doing what she was doing. So thank you so much, Mataji. Papari Prabhuji, yesterday we did the Adivas ceremony, and he brought all of us together. So thank you so much. Sarang Thakur Prabhuji and management team, we had a different plan. The plan was today that we will do it at our house. And then Prabhuji called me and said, why you are doing there, why not Gaurang Hall? And we changed the plan. But we were discussing about him, and we were thinking initially to get a bus from here to my house. And he said, no, we have 2 brahmachari 15-seaters van, and we can offer that. So very, very helpful, and thank you so much. And I'm very new to Houston congregation, 4 months. But I'm so thankful to all of you that you're giving this opportunity, and I'm getting to know you through these experiences. Then Rupavati Mataji, she did the whole decoration, almost single-handedly. Some of us went and said, do you need any help? And she said, I will manage it. I was a little skeptical how it goes because we were struggling whether the banner should be this size, that size, but everything finally worked out to be a perfect size. So thank you, Mataji. Then my friend Pranath Prabhuji, today I was thinking in the kitchen and I felt like Yadi Pranath Prabhu na hote to, he was like everywhere, he was running around and helping us. So always thankful to him. And then all God family, because it's 75th Vyasa Puja, we thought, just put in Vyasa on a WhatsApp that let's have 75 bhogas, and we now got more than 80, 90. We went to a little bit more ambitious and said we might have 108, but I think it's around 100 we have now. So thankful to every one of them. And of course, Kamal Mukh Prabhuji, his wife and amazing kids. I was nobody, I don't know anything. He just put me in the front and, like a senior devotee and God brother, he's pushing everything from behind. So thank you so much, Prabhuji and your kids. My wife played some role, so I have to thank her also. Hari no, we'll have
Yes, so Prabhu who is coming? He is our coordinator. Rose is the coordinator of this event. He is new in this community. Some of us know him, like Sam Sundar Prabhu. We join his japa every morning. But those who don't know, where is Mataji? Shikrata Mataji, can I? And yeah, Mataji, come please. And Akshata, they moved here from Detroit. Mataji and Prabhuji, they have experience in kitchen technology, means cooking. So I have a big relief of like the cooking with fish and Shiprada Mataji. One thing I want to mention, I didn't know them much, but Guru Maharaj was praying for their son, and the Guru Maharaj united the whole JPS disciple community. Whole world prayed for their son. I cannot say much further than it will hurt myself, hurt Prabhuji Mataji. But he was Atharva, his name was Atharva, and everybody prayed for him when he was sick. Prabhu, what year was that? 1999. So 2019, yes. And Akshata is their daughter, currently working in Austin. So thank you so much for leading us in this festival. We'll go for Pushpanjali, and I would like to ask the volunteers to remove the table. I have one principle of doing Pushpanjali. The children will be in the front. Mataji is on this side, Prabhu is on that side, but children, all the children come to the front. You need to pass out the flower petals. We need volunteers to pass out the flower petals. And the way we do, we lined up. So one thing I would like to ask, I would like to humbly requesting, we have two garlands. I would like to ask His Grace Radha Krishna Prabhu, please offer the garland, Arati garland to Guru Maharaj, and His Grace Shyam Sundar Prabhu, please offer the garland to Srila Prabhupada. Two garlands are here. So I guess while we are organizing or distributing flower petals, I will start the Pushpanjali mantra. You can repeat after me. After Pushpanjali, Madhava will lead the Guru Puja Arati. Okay, please repeat after me. Om Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manohabhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Padamahyam Dadati Shapadantikam Vandeyaham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavancha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Nitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanitancha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Jayapataka Swami Niti Namini Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Guruvani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunnavadi Paschatya Deshatarini Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Siddhantam Saraswati Dinamini Shivasavanavi Devi Dvaitaya Kripadhaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnanam Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhurya Udvala Premadya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktidam Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namastute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinotarini Rupanuga Viruddha Apasiddhanta Dhanta Harini Namo Gaura Kishoraya Sakshat Vairagya-murtaye Vipnalambhara Sambhode Padam Bhojayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidanandanamini Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Panuga Varayate Gauravirbhava Bhumestvam Nirdishta Satjana Priya Vaisnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannathayate Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhayeva-cha Patitanam Pavanebhyam Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratise Namo Namaha Panchatatmatmakam Krishnam
रूप स्वरूपकम भक्तावतरम भक्ताख्यां नमामि भक्त शक्तिकम। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। जयतम सुरतौ पंगुर्मम मंदमतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्व पदम भोजौ राधा मदन मोहन दिव्याद्विरन्दरन्न कल्पद्रुमाधव श्रीमद् रत्नाकर सिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमद् राधा शील गोविंद देव पृष्ठालिपि सेव्यमानो स्मरामि। श्रीमन् रसारम्भे वंशे वटतटस्थित कश्चन वेणु गोपीर्नाथ श्रेयस्तु नः तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी नमामि हरे प्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। So now we'll have final offering. So we'll chant Maharaj's Pranam mantra. After Pranam mantra, we'll chant Pushpanjali, Yasha Pushpanjali 3 times, and then we'll offer obeisances together. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami iti namine Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali। Srila Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj 75 appearance day celebration ki Jai Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami iti namine Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali। Srila Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj ki Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami iti namine Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali Esha Pushpanjali। Jai His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj ki Jai Guru Maharaj 75 appearance day ki जगतगुरु शिला प्रभुपाद की, ISKCON गुरुविंद की, श्री श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, गौर प्रेमानंदे। Madhava Prabhu, you are leading Kirtan. Madhava Prabhu will lead Guru Puja Arati, Kirtan. So while we are doing Guru Puja, we can also serve prasadam. I would say again, children will get the first plates, and then our senior devotees and everybody else. So, जयपताका स्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस प्रजगासत श्री श्रीमद अभय चरणविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, इस्कॉन गुरुविंद की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकासत श्री श्रीमद श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती श्रील प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय। रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ सर्वगोस्वामी की जय। श्री श्री राधा श्याम सुंदर श्री श्री मायापूर्णवती श्री श्री वृंदावन धाम की, गंगा माई की, जमुना माई की, भक्ति प्रदान तुलसी महारानी की, समेत गौर भक्तवृंद की, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की, इस्कॉन ऑफ ह्यूस्टन की, श्री श्री राधा नीलमाधव की, श्री श्री निताय चैतन्य चंद्र की, श्री श्री निताय गौरचंद्र की, श्री श्री राधा गिरिधारी की, श्री श्री गिरिराज गोवर्धन की, समस्त गौर भक्तवृंद की, श्री जयपताका स्वामी गुरु महाराज 75 appearance day celebration की, गौर प्रेमानंदे। All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the Guru and Gauranga Shri Prabhupada ki. I have one announcement.